Love your neighbor.
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 Love your neighbor. Love your neighbor.
Love your neighbor.
Anytime I've ever walked into Boston Project, I've always felt welcome.
They just embrace your love, the love you share, your genuine personality.
Well, it's a family. That's how I think of Boston Project. It's just one big family with friends and the community.
Jesus' approach was to love thy neighbor. That's exactly what Boston Project exists to do.
We shouldn't have to live in fear. We can live in peace because peace is possible.
We were still in college.
I was.
I was just out of college at my first job.
Yeah. And there was actually a group of college students that came together from Gordon College that started the Boston Project. God sort of gave the group of us a vision, really about a heart for service and being in the city of Boston. And so we started to come together, and then God sort of birthed it from there. We ended up on Elmhurst Street, where we are right now, back in 1996, simply because we needed a place to live. The BP house today, we've been in since 2003, and again, that was sort of a gift and really like a miracle story. And so we had been on the street for probably 8 or 9 years at that point, and we had been praying for a house on the street. We felt like God really wanted us on Elmhurst Street, but also knew all the homeowners, knew no one wanted to sell. We just, weren't sure how God was going to do that.
We didn't think it would happen.
Yeah. But then the folks who owned the house where we lived in owned this house also, and they said, we'd love to sell it to you.
Paul and Glenna, we were all really young. We were all in our early 20s, and I was just blown away by their passion.
I really did come to see that Boston Project was that platform for involvement, connecting with neighbors, and really being able to put tasks to work and be able to do something better in the community and help bring forth a positive change.
There's 3 floors and a basement, and it's shared space between where our family lives, and ministry happens, and the community uses part of the house.
Yeah. So we designated the whole first floor really as almost like a neighborhood living room. And people come and spend time here. We do youth programs, office space, and then our family uses part of second floor and then the third floor where our bedrooms are. But like Glenna said, it gets all mixed up. People are in all parts of the house all the time. So it's pretty crazy.
I like the role that I serve as friend of Boston Project. I think that it allows me to do what I do professionally, which is in academics, while also staying close with the community and building friendship and family here in BP, which is really what attracted me.
I think young people are coming in encounter with real role models who are not just trying to fill a spot on their resume.
It's kind of like a family, because I've grown up here all my life, and I literally walk into the office and see Liz or other staff members there, and it's just kind of like, yeah. But it's multiple rooms, and everybody just kind of hangs out. But if there's a program going on, that helps you. There's a program called the Homework Center, and that's really good because I'll come down here just to do my homework with a bunch of other kids.
So I was a junior in college when I first heard about the Boston Project. My brother was telling me about it. He was like, oh, I want to connect you with them. And then I had my first summer here. I worked in the park with the kids, and it was amazing. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. A combination of ministry and community and loving our people, and it was fun.
Peace walks, and we do that we start right from Elmhurst Park, and it's one of the things that we decided to do to help take the community back in terms of just being more visible and together, and let our neighbors know that we're here. We recognize the victims of the family, as well as we recognize the survivors and their families and what trauma means to them.
When they incorporated the peace walks, Glenna joined me one day. And it was just nice to bond as mothers, and that touched me. It really, really touched me, and I was very gracious that she did that.
believe in my heart, actually, that our best days are still ahead of us as a ministry. And so we've, had 20 years, and I feel like God is really establishing sort of this next 20-year season for us as a ministry. It means real strong focus on developing leaders in our neighborhood. We want the ministry and all of our work to be not only owned but led by the community.
The stereotypes of what it meant to do ministry were definitely challenged by serving in Boston Project because of just this sort of, it was the radical approach to really living out discipleship.
Real lives are being changed and people are really being affected. Daily needs on a day-to-day. I would love to see more youth become a part of the Boston Project family and come here and call it home.
My hope is that the great work that's being done here will be replicated in neighborhoods throughout our region, that people will grab hold of the vision that's been happening here, and they'll love their neighbors and see their neighborhoods flourish.
There's a longing to be loved, to give love, to be around other people.
Things that they do for the community, I think, are very valuable. It changes the neighborhood, it changes my outview of how change can affect a neighborhood.
We're going to continue our work of strengthening youth and families in our neighborhood. We're doing a lot of work on building a healthy community, and so think about all those different dynamics of bringing people together around a shared vision of building a strong community for God's shalom.
Lord, we thank you for just providing the resources for Boston Project to walk with these children and their families and ensuring that they will achieve their dreams, their purposes in life. That's your desire. It's not your desire that our lives are cut short due to violence or sickness.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.